A very good afternoon to all our viewers. This is lunchtime news on TV1. I am Jayamal Ratnaik for the Newsfirst team. Before we head into our stories in detail, let's start off with a look at headlines.
Supreme Court to take up contempt of court case against Deputy Minister Ranjan Ramanayake before a 5-judge bench. Joint opposition protest rally eases traffic congestion in Colombo. Police beef up security at key locations in Colombo, including the Parliament and Temple Trees. Typhoon Jebi claims 11 lives and injures 300 in Japan.
On to those stories in detail. An accident was reported from the Veeravilla area in Hambantota when a van collided onto a lorry this morning. The accident had occurred at 5:30 this morning. The driver of the lorry has been admitted to the Hambantota Base Hospital after suffering serious injuries. Sources at the hospital say 3 people who travelled in the van have been admitted to the hospital and that 1 person has suffered serious injuries. The Veeravilla police have launched an investigation into the incident. The joint opposition protest rally is scheduled to be held in Colombo today.
This is what Colombo looked like today. Meanwhile, police security will be imposed in several areas in the city in line with the protest. According to our correspondent, the security will be tight around the Temple Trees in Colombo as well.
Meanwhile, the General Manager of Railways, Vijay Samarasinghe, noted that all trains will operate as per the usual schedule today. The Chairman of the National Transport Commission, MAP Hemachandra, says that the private buses too operated as per the usual schedules. He added that the numbers of commuters has reduced significantly. The buses of the SLTB also operated without a change. In more local news now, the contempt of court case against Deputy Minister Ranjan Ramanayake will be taken up before a 5-judge bench on the 10th, 11th and 12th of December.
The case was taken up today before a bench comprising of Chief Justice Priyasad Deb, Vijit Malalgoda and LTB Dehideniya. The Attorney General Department presented a list of 14 witnesses to court, which included heads of certain media institutions. The evidence presented to court includes 4 DVDs and 4 paper articles. Summons were issued.
Morning. Our correspondent said the attack has been carried out around 6:45 this morning and that the bus was to transport a group of supporters of Minister Dilan Pereira to the rally organised by the joint opposition. Parliament is due to convene at 1 this afternoon. It was reported that protesters of the joint opposition rally today are due to converge opposite the parliamentary complex. The police have taken steps to beef up security in the area surrounding the parliament. With that, we move on to more local news. An elephant has been found dead in Kahatagasthigilia Bambarahala area. The dead elephant has been found on information provided by the Kahatagasthigilia police. Our correspondent said the Anuradhapura Wildlife Zonal officials visited the scene. They suspect the elephant could have succumbed due to a gunshot to the head. The elephant is 25 years old, while it stands at a height of 7 feet. Anuradhapura Wildlife Zonal officials are conducting further investigations regarding this incident. The time granted to submit amendments to the 2018 electoral lists will expire tomorrow. The National Elections Commission said that those whose names have not been included in the list can present amendments until tomorrow. Additional Elections Commissioner M.M. Mohammed said that the relevant amendments could be submitted to the District Elections Office. Today is the 9th day of the Gum at the Door-to-Door program. 6 Newsfirst teams, together with the students of the University of Peradeniya, toured in 6 districts to look into the plight of the people living in rural areas.
Gum at the Door-to-Door initiative.
A Gamma team met with the locals in Netaliaru area in Mulativu. These people are facing a severe water crisis and are deprived of many basic facilities. They also face difficulties due to the absence of a proper transportation system in the village. The residents charge that they have to travel a long distance to obtain water. The team touring in the northern district came across another village facing difficulties due to lack of clean drinking water. Although locals living in Mungilaru use a well to obtain water, the well is in an unsafe area. The roads are in a dilapidated state and those who earn wages on a daily basis are facing difficulties to engage in their day-to-day activities. Another team toured in Dimbulagama and Madaelle area in the Pulunnaruwa district following religious observances in the Gal Tambarava Vijayarama Viharya. The locals in these areas face difficulties due to constant wild elephant threats. They are also inconvenienced due to lack of water for cultivation activities. The entry routes to the village are also in dilapidated state. Another Gamma team toured in the Pilagura area in Baddegama. The locals are facing numerous difficulties due to the quarry in the area. The quarry has severely damaged the houses in the area. Although the residents have informed the authorities in this regard, a solution has not yet been provided to the issue. The main issue faced by the locals in this area is the lack of clean drinking water.
Come at the door-to-door initiative.
Meanwhile, a gum at the project that would benefit the school children in the Nittambu area kick-started today.
The foundation stone was laid for a drinking water project at the Nittambu Buddhist College, Gampaha. The lack of clean drinking water for this school with 1,200 students has been a serious concern over the years. The water tank that the school has is 40 years old and only has a capacity of 700 litres. Under the project launched today, a water tank standing on a tower with a capacity of 2,000 litres of water is to be constructed. The managing director of the Media Private Limited, Mohammed Ali, joined the occasion as a special invitee. News Director at Newsfirst, Gayan Sampath, Administrations Director Kit Siddhidananda and Project Leader Mudit Veerakon took part at the event.
Taking a look at sports news for this afternoon, the rally carrying the torch of the 30th Mahaweli Games will commence its journey tomorrow. The rehearsals of the rally were held at the Independence Square this morning. MTV MBC Media Networks are the media sponsors of the 30th Mahaweli Sports Meet. The 30th edition of the Mahaweli Games is organized to recognize the young athletes in the Mahaweli region. The theme of this year's games are a self-sufficient era, prominence to Mahaweli youth. The rally will commence tomorrow from the Independence Square under the patronage of President Maithripala Sirisena. The rally will go on for 10 days and will conclude in Abilipitiya. The games will begin on the 15th at the Abilipitiya Public Grounds. For the News First team, I am Jayamal Ratnayaka. Good day.